My name is Diane Taylor, and I'm your child's Math 6 teacher for the school year. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on Back to School Night. I'd like to introduce you to teachers who are going to be joining me this year, Mrs. McFarland, Mrs. Kahn. Tonight, I'd like to explain to you some of the things that are going to be happening in our Math 6 class. Schoology and Google technology are very important to be successful in this distance learning. If students have any trouble, please have them email me and I can see if I can help them, especially if it's outside of school time or outside of our class time. Students are going to be joining me through Google Meets, both synchronous and asynchronous, to work on math assignments. If they have makeup work, they can certainly check the Schoology or email me asking for any additional help. And just keep in mind that this is difficult, even for me. After 32 years of teaching, I feel like a brand new teacher. It's important that we support each other, give each other a little bit of time to learn it, and most important, maintain a healthy balance. So I want to focus a little bit on how our instruction looks. So like I said, we're going to be doing things through using Google Slides, which students will be logging in and following along with me. It's important that they understand how to use this technology. In addition to that, the TextHelp PDF reader, which helps them to learn to write on top of PDF files. So I'd like to challenge everybody to try to learn that by the end of the quarter, because by second quarter, I'd like to be completely paperless. You should have already picked up a blue workbook that students can write in right there at home, but in second quarter, we probably won't be printing them, so they will be made available PDF and where students should be able to write on them directly through their software. Students will be expected to submit daily work, and that's just as simple as logging in, participating in our Google Slides meet, and submitting their Google Slides work. If students have any trouble at all with their math, they can join me on our virtual office hours on Monday from 10 to 10:30. Of course, I would love it if students would email me ahead of time, set up an appointment, and I'll send them the link. Assessment is so important, just as it is in any school year. Also, so is setting goals. We encourage students to set their goals for their learning. For the math assessment, we are looking for students who are able to collaborate about math. Can they talk to each other about their thinking? Can they communicate their thoughts appropriate so others can understand? Can they create new problems, new ways to solve things? Can they think critically about how problems are solved and how they are making connections to other things that they've learned? And then finally, how do they contribute to the learning that they are doing? Students need to continue to embrace our math standards. We will continue to take math testing and create goals and refine our goals throughout the year. Of course, in our math class, some students love math and that's their favorite subject, but some students, honestly, it might not be their favorite. In our class, we try very hard to make everyone feel comfortable with their own math thinking and their own math growth. We want students to feel successful based on their goals, not on somebody else's goals. We want to help them make connections on what they have learned previously and make those connections into what they're going to learn in the future. We always promote that I can do attitude in our math class. We want to support each other's learning, especially when other students are taking risks to speak out in front of others. And most important, we just want students to become math thinkers. How do they see math in the real world? I appreciate your time tonight. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your patience with me. If you have any questions, I hope I can help you out with the technology piece. Please don't hesitate to email me. Thanks for joining me. Have a good night.